What if someone told you they possessed the answer to life's biggest questions? Why are we here? What happens after death? How should we live? And what if they claimed not only to know the answers, but to speak on behalf of a higher power? For thousands of years, missionaries and theologians have stepped into that role. They have crossed deserts, sailed oceans, climbed mountains, and entered villages carrying scriptures, ideas, and visions of truth. They have inspired civilizations, built schools and hospitals, preserved knowledge, challenged injustice, and given meaning to countless lives. But critics ask a different question. Were some of them selling certainty where certainty did not exist? Were they offering wisdom, or simply a very persuasive product? In the 19th century, traveling salesmen often sold miracle tonics that promised to cure everything from headaches to heartbreak. Most did little or nothing. These merchants became known as snake oil salespeople, masters of confidence, storytelling, and persuasion. The comparison is uncomfortable, yet it raises an intriguing question. When a missionary says, "Follow this path and you will find salvation," how is that different from a salesman promising happiness in a bottle? Both offer solutions to deep human needs. Both appeal to hope. Both tell stories about a better future. And both ask for trust. Of course, defenders of religion argue that the comparison is deeply unfair. A snake oil salesman knows, or should know, that his product does not work. A sincere missionary usually believes wholeheartedly in what they teach. Whether they are Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, Hindu, Sikh, Jewish, or from another tradition, many dedicate their lives to service, sacrifice, and helping others. Theologians, meanwhile, are not merely preachers. They are scholars who spend years wrestling with difficult questions: the nature of God, morality, suffering, free will, justice, and the meaning of existence itself. Some of history's greatest thinkers were theologians. Yet skeptics remain unconvinced. They point out that countless religions make competing claims, often with no way to conclusively verify which, if any, are true. If different missionaries promise different versions of ultimate truth, can they all be right? Or are they selling different brands of the same product? Perhaps the deeper issue is not religion itself, but humanity's relationship with uncertainty. Most people do not enjoy saying, "I don't know." We prefer stories. We prefer answers. We prefer maps, even when the territory remains mysterious. Missionaries and theologians have often provided those maps. Whether the maps describe reality accurately is another question entirely. Maybe some were visionaries. Maybe some were mistaken. Maybe a few were opportunists. And perhaps many were simply human beings trying to make sense of a confusing world, just like everyone else. So are missionaries and theologians snake oil salespeople? The answer may depend less on what they believe and more on how they present it. Do they encourage questioning or demand obedience? Do they offer ideas or certainty? Do they seek truth or followers? The debate continues, and likely always will. Because behind every sermon, every scripture, every philosophical argument, and every skeptical challenge lies the same enduring mystery. How much can any of us truly know? And how much are we simply hoping to believe? See you next time.